have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after your born right-hander is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s. Not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the...
Need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. From the stretch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Saladino leads off first with one away. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. One hit's all they get. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Leading off for the Reds.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the
at the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately. Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thames sprinting after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is in there.
Batting third.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Striding into the box, Joey Votto having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Wide, but speared on a hop. To second for 1. To Aguilar for the double play. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
He's set. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
To short, hit hard. Saladino from the outfield grass. Go over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. One left for Cincinnati. We are still scoreless. Catcher Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Grandal.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on date. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Now here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Mike.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up next, the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The right fielder, number 7, Eric Thames.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Shaw at second with 2 down. Now it's 2-0. Thames drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
The set and the 2-1. Drilled to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Derek Dietrich.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Derek Dietrich.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Thames is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively.
The second baseman.
And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
So digging in now, Jose Peraza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Lifted in the air to center. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seven, the catcher, Kyle Farmer.
In now, Kyle Farmer will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swing and a miss for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll move to the third with no score. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jesus Aguilar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 47, Gio Gonzalez.
So the base is empty here with one away, and digging in next will be the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump.
The left fielder,
so far
8,
this inning, 4
Ryan
pitches and 2 outs.
Braun.
Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Braun brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. The 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Phillip Ervin.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it, and that's out number one.
Batting up, the pitcher.
A reminder that Reds baseball continues all season long here on the show, and there you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. And that will become out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. Gonzalez looks in. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Winker, originally from New York State. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Saladino. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Behind 0-2 now. (0-2) count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score. Baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 0-2 delivery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 1-2. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding in, Joey Votto. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He
Now
looks
batting,
really sharp
the
out there,
third
guys.
baseman, Eugenio.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off from Milwaukee.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Right side, fair ball down the line.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Shaw leads off second with nobody out.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Now another 1-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in, Eric Thames comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. And that's dead center for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Thames hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jesus Aguilar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Stepping in now, Gio Gonzalez as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And Braun ought to have extra bases here as this one's into the gap. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
And here's Tyler Saladino as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Reds.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding in, Derek Dietrich. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Peraza. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
3-1. The 3-1, and it's fouled away. Dietrich, base runner at first with one out. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, Phillip Ervin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Strike one to start the at bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is 1
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Fastball well outside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Yasiel Puig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Reds.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Puig brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
2-0 now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Shaw gloves it. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jared Hughes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48. Jared Hughes.
Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
2 strikes to count.
Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Well-thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Grandal stands at second with 2 gone. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Winker over to his left, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 3-0. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Chopper foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Thames will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point. Standing in, Eric Thames. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Thames.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Irvin. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. First pitch on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs.
So a runner at first now with one away, and digging in next will be the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Wrong.
Here's Ryan Braun now. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Aguilar on second. Gonzalez at first. One gone. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Dietrich on the move. He gets to it, and he botched it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
In now, Tyler Saladino. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping up now, Lorenzo Cain. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Gonzalez is on his way home. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Zach Duke enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
32. Zach Duke.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Duke is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
1 ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No balls and 1 strike. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
The 1-2. This is line to left, and this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. Brewers are out in front, 7-0. Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
D-Roll, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Dietrich blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
The batter, the catcher, Kyle Farmer.
Into the box now, Kyle Farmer. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped straight up. Saladino ranging into the outfield, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there.
Number 6, Philip Irvin.
Stepping up to the plate, Philip Irvin, runner in scoring position with two gone. Gonzalez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Scooter Gennett has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle, so that's going to be the end of the line for Zach Duke.
Scooter Gennett.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 9 homers and 34 driven in. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Gennett. Irvin at second with 2 down. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly troubled him to 1. Michael Lorenzen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Michael Lorenzen.
Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The right fielder, number 7. Eric.
He's ready. Here's the first
Thames.
offering. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one.
Aguilar.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 0 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Ben Gamble will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Ben Gamble.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Aguilar rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
There's one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 8 and the Reds 1. Donnie Hart is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Milwaukee, number 38, Donnie Hart.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Jesse Winker 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Yeah. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Hart has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So 1 away here in the Reds half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First offering on its way. This is foul right side. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. pitch on the way.
Ball.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
19.
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. In the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Saladino. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Saladino.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bullet back up the middle. Irvin is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
1-2. Here it comes. Popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Matt Albert, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Matt Albert.
So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Moustakas. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Derek Dietrich.
Settling in now, Derek Dietrich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Stepping in, Jose Peraza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The Reds down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Gio Gonzalez earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.